Let's now go to Nigeria, where the government there says fears for President Muhammadu Buhari's health are unfounded. Speaking about the matter during a cabinet meeting, the country's information minister said that Buhari was in competent hands and there was no cause for alarm. President Buhari, 74, has spent a large part of this year in London receiving treatment for an unspecified medical condition. He left Abuja on May the 7th for what his office said was a follow-up medical consultation in the British capital. Buhari's wife, who left Nigeria for London on Tuesday, has previously played down rumors that the president was too ill to rule. Well, let's get you more on that developing story. CGTN's Deji Badmus is joining us live from Lagos in Nigeria. Deji, Information Minister says no cause for alarm, but did he go into details as to what is keeping the president away for this long?
Not at all, Beatrice. Just as we've always seen since the president took ill, even when he traveled the first time earlier this year, the information minister basically said that the president's illness is not as grave as most people think, and that he is recovering well. And then he says that the president will come back to the country as soon, whenever his doctors say so. So the presidency has not provided any details at all as to what is wrong with the president. Everybody just knows the president is sick and that he's gone for medical leave. Of course, we do not know when he's going to return, and the information minister made it categorically clear that the president will return when his doctors give him the all clear to do so.
Well, Deji, the first time the president traveled out of the country for treatment, the vice president was left in charge. So who is in charge of the country now?
Well, there's no ambiguity about that, Beatrice. The vice president is in charge of the country. As a matter of fact, he is now referred to as the acting president. The Constitution provides that anytime the president was not going to be available, he should transmit a letter to Parliament, and that when he does that, the vice president automatically becomes the acting president. And that is what that's exactly what the president did when he left for his medical treatment. He did that the first time, so he did it again the second time, transmitted that letter to Parliament, and automatically the vice president became acting president. So the vice president is in charge of running this government as we speak. That is what the Constitution of this country provides. Now, when the president returns, what the Constitution requires of the president is that he would transmit another letter informing Parliament that he is back, and then he takes over. So that's just the way it is. So there's no doubt about it. Nobody's arguing that. It's pretty clear in the Constitution. The vice president is the acting president, and he continues to run the government of Nigeria.
All right, Deji Badmus joining us there from Lagos.